Have a question. What is your wealth worth anyway? What is your wealth worth anyway? Just asking a question. What is your wealth worth anyway? So just picture us traveling. Imagine us on a journey. We are traveling from one location and we're headed towards a destination. And there is a detour called anyway. Hence, I asked, what is your wealth worth anyway? What is your wealth is our present location, okay? That we're traveling from and we're headed to a destination called worth. Remember, anyway is the detour, okay? Stay with me. So when traveling, we are leaving what is your wealth, heading to our worth. But en route or on this journey from one destination to another, there are some in-betweens. There are signs to make us aware of whether or not we are on the right path. Those to show us the way, the truth, and the life, okay? Those to make us aware of some places or some things that may be needed in the course of our traveling, like pit stops, for restroom breaks, right? To release ourselves or relieve ourselves of things that must be rid from our natural bodies. Okay? Waste, certain toxins. But of course, we all know we fill these natural bodies back up with food. Yeah. My love language. Anyways, we fill our natural bodies back up with food and drink, liquids, things, necessities, and extras that we feel we want and need. But put a pin there. Let's bookmark this right here. Question. Do we relieve our spiritual selves? Do we rid the toxins? Do we rid the waste from our spiritual bodies? I'm talking about the internal. Yes, sometimes unknowingly we do without regard or acknowledgement of doing it. We're not even aware sometimes, but we do it in the wrong places. I know you missed that turn, but keep traveling. Keep traveling, keep journeying with me. Facts, waste products, hazardous things have places where they should be properly disposed of, right? Yes. If not, they could contaminate something or someone else, and exposure to them or it, to that which wasn't disposed of properly, could cause harm. Hope you caught that. It was a sign. Did you see it? It said road work ahead. If you didn't catch it, just keep journeying with me. That wasn't for you. Maybe you catch this one. What's next? Okay, signs. We see rest areas. There's in the rest area we can stop, but we want to keep journeying to worth. The signs, there's sleep in, amusement parks, strip clubs, restaurants, shopping centers, casinos, movie theaters. Oh, 10 miles, it say to exit to Worth, your destination. But how about now you see one lane ahead, and now there's the sign to detour, workers ahead. You missed the cautionary sign before, but now you're here and you have no choice but to detour. Why? Because you cannot keep traveling the same road. You don't know why exactly, except road work ahead. You cannot proceed forward, my sister, my brother. Are you going to meet some type of resistance? It says detour. Because if you proceed in the direction that you're going, it's going to lead to a possible accident or some unwanted circumstance which could delay you or cause you harm. So you got to detour. Read the sign. Wow. See, sometimes in our lives, we must detour, reroute. And yes, sometimes detours cause delay. Sometimes detours take you off an unknown path or route. So therefore, we most definitely have to follow the signs, right? We're journeying, we don't know because the GPS not working. We got to follow the signs, or somebody else that knows the path or the route to assist us to where we're going. Worth. That's the destination, right? Journey with me. See, right now, you're not sure which way to travel because it's unfamiliar territory. As I said, your GPS not working. And the signs, they all confusing. But there is one traveler that you meet. It's just happenstance. It's just happened to meet this traveler en route to your destination. And somehow you and the traveler connect. But the difference is the traveler knows the territory because they have already traveled it. But you don't know this traveler, but they tell you, I know the way. Ooh, what? Follow me. And you're considering it in your mind because remember, your GPS not working. The signs are all confusing. But somehow, one sign is saying, turn back. But you can't. You can't turn back. There is no direction left, really, but ahead on this path that you own. And you can see in your view many other available turns, but you're unsure of what's ahead. The unknown traveler tells you that you will have to travel through the way, the truth, and the life. Somehow this makes you feel secure, but there's a little fear because of that unknown. I don't know what's ahead. I don't know. I don't really know this person, but the way, the truth, the life, it sounds familiar. And the traveler says, trust me. Now, remember I said, just as we relieve ourselves naturally from waste and toxins in their appropriate places, we should also relieve our spiritual selves, that internal, stay with me, So I asked this question. When was the last time you spent quality time, QT, with your inner self? Notice I asked with your inner self. I didn't say God or Daddy or Big G or Jesus or Yahweh. I asked, when was the last time you spent quality time with your inner self? Do you know it's okay to talk to yourself? Like, just evaluate what's really going on with you. Break yourself down. Cry. Boo-hoo. See the nasty, the grime. What needs to take place with you. Things you've been putting off doing. Which are simple. Simple little things. But yet, we have not done them. Now, if you are a believer and you are asking God for something you feel you can't do, then why haven't you taken care of that which you can do? Fold the clothes. Say thank you. Clean your trunk of your car. Forgive your sister. Forgive your brother. Forgive that friend. Tell baby daddy, baby mama, mama, or daddy, I love you. Why are you not making the moves that can put you in a better place mentally? But just settling for that relationship, that friendship, because you feel you can't do it alone. But you're unhappy with him, with her. But because they do this or do that, or if I don't do this or that, then she won't, or he won't, or she will, or he will. That is bondage. Remember I asked, what is your wealth worth? Let that sit. Let that marinate. If you are willing to allow your peace, your PEACE, to be absent because you feel you gotta have a peace, PIECE, a gun, someone else, whatever your peace, your PIECE is, side piece, if it steals, STEALS, your peace, PEACE, if it steals your peace, anyway, that's your bondage. Hope you catching this. Hold on, just keep journeying with me. Ride with me. You've taken the detour, and those are your in-betweens until we reach the destination worth, right? Roll with me. The detours of life are not always a bad thing. Sometimes God will allow certain detours until you learn obedience. You didn't get here on your own. So how are you going to make it on your own? You will eventually need someone or something to lean on. The way, Jesus. The truth, Jesus. The life, Jesus. No matter how you think this is a cop-out, a lie, and untruth, then just take the journey. Just take the journey. Have you truly tried? Have you truly tried journeying with Jesus? There is purpose that you and I were created for before we were born, before we were conceived. A plan for our lives was already taken into consideration of who our parents would be. You nor I had control of how we were brought into this world. But we are here, and we are not mistakes. In fact, we are special. You are special. You have a purpose for which you were created. And once you understand that the wealth is you, then you won't have to chase a bag. The wealth will be placed into your bag, into your mindset. We got to dispose of the waste, the toxins that clouds our minds from receiving the truth. I am truth. I am me. You are you. Yeah, I know the teacher may have said that you would never amount to anything. The preacher may have said, well, women's supposed to be quiet. Yeah, your mama calls your children bad. They say you're bad. Your father, your mother, never been there? Now she needs your help. Those are those in-betweens from one destination to the next. But I asked the question, what does your wealth mean to you? What is your wealth worth anyway? To my peeps, my fam, the I ams. Y'all remember the story of Ruth? Wow. Ruth. From the book of Ruth in verse 16 of chapter 1 of Ruth. And I like the amplify, excuse me, y'all. I like the amplified version of it. Ruth said, do not urge me to leave you. She was talking to her mother-in-law, to Naomi. Do not urge me to leave you or turn back from following you. For where you go, I will go. And where you lodge, I will lodge your people. will be my people and your God, my God. Wow. See, thing is, Ruth didn't know what was ahead, but she made a choice to give up the familiar way. She believed and she chose God's way by faith of her mother-in-law. She was all in. But she believed. She believed. She believed, my sister, my brother. She believed. Can you believe? Lord God, Father, Daddy, help our unbelief. Have mercy upon me. Please have mercy upon us. Y'all, Ruth believed and she was faithful. She was blessed because of her faithfulness. To you, you may be despised. You may have been, or now rejected, neglected because of your race, your gender, your national background, your social class or status, how you look, your past. But I'm here to let some of you know and to remind us that God has not disqualified us. God has not disqualified you. God can use every circumstance of our lives for his glory. Our story, his glory. The journey that you're on, all that you've been through, this is your breakthrough. You are the wealth. Rid yourself of the waste. Place it in its appropriate place. And where is that? At the feet of Jesus. Come on, journey with me as we release it and we let it go and we leave it. Leave it there. Now watch where God leads you. Change your perspective, your mindset. Look at what you have right in front of you that needs work and fix that. The little things, they add up to the big things. And that's deep, right? Yeah, I felt that. Now, I can't even attempt to try to go any deeper than that. But you shall remember with profound respect the Lord your God, for it is he who is giving you, my sister, you, my brother, power to make wealth, that he may confirm his covenant, which he swore, solemnly promised to your fathers, as it is this day, May 17th, 2025, all the way live. Is it May 17th? Yeah. 2025, all the way live, because it's 11/11. It ain't midnight yet. How much is your wealth worth, my sister? Anyway, how much is your wealth worth, my brother? Anyway, let us change our mindsets and realize we are the wealth. You are the wealth. You are the wealth. Make that money talk to me. Make that money talk to me. Make that money talk to me. I had a thing on my IG with that, but y'all stay blessed. Stay rich. Much love. One love. Peace. The journey continues with me, and your journey continues with you. The story that I was telling about you traveling down the road, and there was that traveler telling you that you got a journey through the way, the truth, and the life. Well, now it's up to you to complete the story. Your story for God's glory. Much love. Bye. Make that money talk to me. I wish I could find that right quick. I love that. It's on my IG on the videos. I don't know why that's just coming to me. Here it is. Yeah. Make the money talk to me. Make the money talk to me. Make the money talk to me. Y'all have a blessed day, a blessed night, a blessed morning, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this video, wherever in the world that you are. I hope that it's been great for you. If it's not, I hope that it gets better for you. Be happy. Smile. You are the wealth. All right? Remember that. Bye.